I guess I should say I'm not a professional builder, so all of you professional builders out there, sorry for making you cringe, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Hi, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Tom. And well, we're gonna get into it today. And I gotta say, I've been sick as a dog lately. So if I sound hoarse or I cough a lot, I apologize. I've been laid up and I'm just trying to get up and get active. It's a little chilly this morning. But as y'all can see, the sun, she's coming up. The sky is blue. It's gonna warm up. Try to soak in that vitamin D. But first, I gotta feed the chickens. So a little bit of story time. When I left California and moved to West Tennessee back in 2020, I was more than excited to mimic the practices that all of, I don't know, I guess you call them like my YouTube heroes, my YouTube mentors. So the first thing I did, I was like, you got to get chickens. You got to be a crazy chicken person. And the first thing I did was build Justin Rhodes chicken tractor mobile chicken coop 2.0. Look at all these Mandalorians with these rishis growing out of where this old tree stump was. All right, buddy. All right, we hear you. You bad. But over the years, you know, it's been 3 years here. I've learned that chicken tractor doesn't work so well for me. My land is not very flat. I have very few places that are flat enough to really utilize the chicken tractor. I'll let them out real quick. That's Lulu. He likes to follow me around when I'm out doing my chores. Say hi, Lulu. Sorry, I had to get the chickens fed. One hand with the bucket, one hand with the camera. Lulu, the danger cat, going crazy. It just got a little too much. So, like I said, I've been using the chicken tractor for 3 years. Literally, I do not have a single flat piece of land on this property, except down there. Which, with a good rain, the flat area down there gets about 6 inches deep in water, because this whole gulch drains through my property. So that doesn't work. So the wheels bend, and they end up getting this angle on them. Makes them hard to push and pull and do all the things. So, not giving up on Justin Rhodes and his permaculture ideas. I'm just going a different direction. And over here, as you guys can tell, I am beginning to build a deep bedded chicken run. And I'm going to build a chicken coop off that right over there where Lulu is cleaning himself. So that's what I'm going to try and get some work on. I just got some supplies delivered yesterday, so I'm going to try and get some work on it. And I hope you follow along with me. I know the build looks a little unorthodox, but I'm going to put the hardware cloth, and I've got some boards that I'm going to run around to stiffen the structure. Sorry about the wind if that's coming up through the camera. So I want to get some of the hardware cloth on before I do the rest. I mean, I guess I could build the roof, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the roof, or for the roof right now. So I'm just going to dig a little bit of this out so I can lay some hardware cloth, and then it'll be backfilled with dirt and gravel. I'll show you. Sorry about that. My stepdad showed up, and well, he likes to talk. But so I got the first section. This is a 1/4 inch square hardware cloth is what you'd call it. I'll leave a link for it down on Amazon. It comes with a kit, comes with gloves and cruddy little shears. I mean, they're not cruddy, they're just cheap shears, but they cut really well. They cut this hardware cloth really well, and you get the gloves and everything. It was the best deal I could come across. But as you can see here, I'm gonna lay this out, and I'm gonna let, you know, maybe about a foot, 10 inches lay out on the ground. That's gonna be covered to prevent something from digging in. And then I'm gonna staple it up. The chicken coop's gonna go here, but I didn't want something to be able to dig under the chicken coop and then dig into the area. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this stapled and put up, and then I'll come back and show you what I did. I don't want to bore you with a whole bunch of me just cutting hardware cloth and stapling it, but I'm gonna get to it, and then I'll show you what it's gonna look like. Let me show you what I got so far. Sun's out, it's getting warm, but if you can see down here, I got this sticking out. Now granted, this is gonna be the floor of the coop. I just didn't want anything to get under that. And they're gonna have an automatic door. So this is really just to keep some daytime critters and some really pesky nighttime critters from getting in. I've debated about whether I'm gonna go all the way up or not. I probably will, just to make it look good. But let me show you the panes. I'm sure y'all can see, especially over there. That board is warped to all get out. But this is leftover pressure treated wood that I had. So sometimes, I'll show you this. Sometimes you gotta make do with what you have. We're getting it there though. Whew. All right, I'm gonna get back to work. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm back, and it's a little weird. The lighting is a little weird out here because we're in the peak of the solar eclipse. So it's like everything's got like some kind of filter on it. But drank some Dayquil, feeling a little bit better. So I figured I'd come out here and I'd start working on the stack of wood. I'm gonna use this wood here. This is the wood I'm gonna use to build, at least frame out the chicken coop and use for the chicken run. So I need a bunch of 2x4s, and I've got a lot of these ripped down to 2 by whatever the width, the biggest width I could get. And now I just need to unstack this wood. Guess I'm gonna stack it over here on pallets and start trimming it down to 2x4s. Hi everyone. If you watched this far, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up. I hope you subscribe to my channel, follow me along my journey. I guess I should say I'm not a professional builder, so all of you professional builders out there, sorry for making you cringe, but you gotta do what you gotta do. This cold is taking it out of me, and this is about all I've got done today. It's about all I got in me, actually. This Bauer narrow crown stapler, godsend. Y'all be safe. Catch you on the next one.